And sadly that's just about where we're going to have to leave it this morning. That's about it from Anna Walker on my right here, Jane and myself. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as we have. Glorious pictures from Australia, and as I said at 7 o'clock this morning, a very happy birthday to you if you are Australian and in England this morning. We'll be back with more of the same, I think, at 7:30.
7:30 till 9 tomorrow, and after 9 we'll be back with Assertiveness. We'll see you then.
Bye-bye now.
Bye.
Good morning and welcome to Yorkshire Television on the day the world says Happy Birthday Australia. But let's begin with a look at the local news. Here's Marilyn Webb.
And good morning from the newsroom. Nurses at Europe's largest teaching hospital could join a 24-hour strike next week. More than 200 nurses and ancillary workers held a meeting at St James's Hospital in Leeds last night. They voted to hold a full ballot for industrial action on Thursday. They say they're angry about low pay and health service cuts. The deputies union NACODS is to hold a pithead ballot today to decide whether to stage industrial action over their pay claim. The deputies have rejected an offer of just over 4%, which would require them to work an extra 2 hours overtime a week. The defence case in the Sergeant Speed trial is expected to begin today at Leeds Crown Court. Paul Guest, a lorry driver from Wigington near York, denies murdering Sergeant John Speed outside Leeds Parish Church in October 1984. The prosecution says David Greiswith, a garage owner from York, who's now dead, carried out the killing. Guest also denies attempted murder, conspiracy to rob and possessing a firearm. Firemen rescued 3 people from a blazing house in Batley early this morning. They were called to the fire in Churchfield Terrace just after 5 o'clock. 1 man and 2 women have been treated in hospital for the effects of smoke. They've now been allowed home. The Department of Transport is to investigate a shipping accident which happened in thick fog on the River Humber last night. A 500-ton cargo ship sank off Victoria Dock in Hull after colliding with an anchored dredger. 5 crew members were rescued by a pilot boat and taken to hospital, but they've now been allowed home. A £3 million housing scheme will open in Bradford today. More than 150 derelict homes have been completely refurbished in Sloane Square with the aid of a government grant. Football now, and Sheffield Wednesday must play Everton for the 4th time after another third-round FA Cup draw last night. Trevor Stephen put Everton ahead at Goodison, only for Lee Chapman to equalise 6 minutes before the end of normal time. The teams will play their 3rd replay at Hillsborough tomorrow night. But Huddersfield Town are out. They were outplayed at home by Manchester City. Andy Hinchcliffe rounded off a fine move for the first goal after 49 minutes. The second was scored by David White, and Huddersfield rarely threatened again before another defensive lapse was punished by Imre Varadi for the visitors' final goal in the last minute. Right, that's all for me from now. We'll be back with more headlines during the day, but now the weather with Paul Lally.